Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. I'm Coach Deborah. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome to Saturday Morning Real. Welcome to Saturday Morning Real. I am so happy that you decided to join us this morning because you could have been anywhere else. So I am excited that you decided to join. Thank you so much for all of your prayers, your likes, your comments, your shares. It means a lot to us. So thank you. Well, we're continuing our series this month, A Blueprint for Well-Being. Blueprint for well-being. I like those words. And that's something that we have to work towards each and every day. We cannot, if we have a chronic illness, we can't say, well, you know what, this week I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm not going to take the medication. I'm not going to do the exercise. I'm not going to the therapy. You can't do it. You just have to remember this is one temple or one body. It's the only one we have, and we have to take care of it. And we have to take care of every single phase of it. Our joints, our mental health, our physical health, our weight, getting regular exams, and all of these type things. And then when we see something going on, we need to take care of it. Another thing, you have to be proactive with your body. Just like you have to do that maintenance on your car, you have to do some things to make sure that your body is able to function at its best. And that means, again, eating correctly, eating those fruits and vegetables, not always overeating. If you have certain conditions in your family, such as diabetes, uh, sweets are okay, but then you may have to limit them to be on the proactive side. So whatever it is that you have to do, hey, you have to do it, because you have what? Put it in the chat. We have one body, one body. So as we continue this talk from this theme, my topic today is it's in the aroma. It's in the aroma. So in talking about your well-being and doing those proactive things, those maintenance type things, you have to get adequate sleep. So it doesn't fare well if you rise early, but you burn the midnight oil as well. You're only getting 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep. You need to get that adequate rest. You need it. Your body needs to be in that state where your brain can function, it can rest, rejuvenate your body, and all of that. Because if you don't get adequate sleep, that can cause you to be on edge, more anxious, get stressed more easily. So it is very, very, very important to do what? Get adequate sleep. You need to get that. Like you say, well, what's that? What's that? The older we get, the less sleep we need, right? No, that is absolutely not correct. And especially, I want to say something to our young people out there. You get to be teenagers. Oh, we don't need a lot of sleep. Oh, we can operate on a couple of hours of sleep. Well, you may be able to do that. But that's like, again, if you get in a car and it's a standard shift and you're in the wrong gear, you may be able to get where you're going, get on the highway, you still in second gear. You need to be in fourth gear, you're gonna fifth gear, and you're gonna get where you need to be. And that car may not give you a clue except making that strange noise, but eventually you may blow out your transmission, your gears, your clutch, all that stuff. So you go sometimes without getting that adequate rest, and it catches up with you eventually down the road. So just because you're a teenager and you feel like you're okay and you're invincible, you're not. Get in those 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you still need to get adequate rest. So let's talk a little bit more about that. And as I went through those ages, what did that tell you? Sleep is important for every age, not just older, not just infants, not just teens, not just young adults, but for everyone. Everyone needs to get adequate sleep. You notice I'm not using the word rest. I'm saying sleep. Because if you like me, sometimes if I have a lot on my mind, I'm in that bed, but my brain is not resting because it's going. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to order this. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do that. So it is not, my whole body is not shut down. It's not resting. It's not at a restful state. Yes, I'm in the bed, but hey, everything is still operating, right? It's just like the automated machines they have. They may shut down the plant, but those machines in there are still going. So if you're not asleep, things are still going. Okay. Now, for adults, 20% of adults sleep less than 5 hours nightly. 20% of adults, where you need at least 7 hours of sleep. So if you're in that bucket, go ahead and tell on yourself. But you need to get at least a 7. And statistics state that 20% of you are getting less than 5. So that could be 4, 3, 2. Okay, harmful. Very, very harmful. Now, I guess you say, well, if I feel okay and I'm not sleeping that many hours, what am I hurting? What am I doing? It's my body. I do what I want. Yeah, it's your body. You do what you want. However, the lack of sleep can cause, hold on to your chair, while I tell you some of these things that it can cause. Why you say it's my body, I do what I want, I'm okay. It can cause heart problems because you're making your body work at full throttle around the clock, basically. You're never putting it, you're always in high gear. You're never coming down or getting in low gear. You just always, just think about if you were on an exercise bike and you were sitting there and you were watching something and you were just watching it and you were watching it and you're not even looking at what speed you're going, but that movie that you're watching, it gets more interesting, or if it's scary, and you got your adrenaline's going and you're just steady going. And you look around and then you, I burned 20,000 calories. Wow, what in the world? Well, not 20,000 calories, but you burned a lot, which could be a good thing, but you're constantly going. You never slow down. You see those hamsters, they get on those wheels and they get steady going. Their wheels just going. But you need to slow down. If you're not getting that sleep, then again, the body is not able to rest or get a break without thinking about this, thinking about that, worrying about this. So you need to do that. Those stressors then can cause heart problems. It can reduce your immune health. So, you know, some people, you say, well, every time I turn around, she got a cold. Didn't he just have a cold last week? Yeah, but you know, he never rests. So his body's just worn out. So any little bug or germ, he just picking it up. Your immune, it impacts your immune health. It can cause early death. You sleep, you're not resting, you're not sleeping. You get on edge. You see some people, the least little thing you say, they snap in, whatever. What's wrong? They may be suffering from lack of sleep and they're not, willing to admit that. But just think about it. With years and years and years and years and years of not doing something, eventually catches up with you. Think about somebody that doesn't go to the dentist at all. So you might say, oh, they have some white teeth because they don't smoke, they don't drink coffee, they don't drink tea. So the teeth are white, but they're not going to the dentist. They're not doing stuff at home. So eventually down the road, they begin to have issues. Teeth may begin to fall out, spread out, then fall out. Like, what in the world? Why are my teeth falling out? Because you didn't take care of your gum health. And now your gum and your teeth have been infected and impacted with all these years of abuse. And now it's too late to save your teeth. So you'll either have to get some type of artificial dentures, whatever, or go with no teeth. So it does catch up with you. So just like if you don't take care of getting enough sleep, it eventually will catch up with you and it can cause early death. And these are not Deborah-isms. These are facts that I researched and got the information from the government website. So it's not just, I'm not Googling or going on Wikipedia. These are government websites. Obesity. So you're not getting enough rest. And, you're just eating. But whatever it takes, maybe you're not digesting your food because you're not resting. Now you may be sitting down or something, but you're not eating the right foods, they're not um, digesting the correct way, it can cause obesity issues. Workplace errors. Just think about it. You may work somewhere where it's safety first. You got conveyor belts, you have different type equipment, torches, different machineries, different things. Even if it's just brain work where you're looking at statistics, you have to provide information to others. If you're not getting the proper rest and your brain is just really overwhelmed, it can cause you to begin to make errors. So some of those errors can cost the company money. It can put you in a bad place with the company. And it can cause injury as well to you, your coworkers, or someone outside of the company. So just think if you hear these recalls where maybe some tin, they found metal fragments in some canned goods, or something was not contained correctly, and it's now causing some type of bacterial illness. It's because somebody was tired or they didn't care or whatever, but it can cause serious workplace errors. If you just joined us, our topic today is it's the aroma. Is it the aroma? And we're talking about still talking about well-being and how it is important to get adequate sleep. Now, if it can cause workplace errors, we know that it can cause what? Vehicle accidents. Because just think about it. You're invincible, you're tired, you've been going. You've been on your feet, you've been doing stuff. And some people, they go all the time, and as soon as they sit, they are like, so, think about that. You've been working, running, just burning candles at both ends. You get in a car, some type vehicle, and your body's like, whew, it's now in a comfortable temperature. You might be sitting on some nice seats, and all of a sudden it's just like, okay. Your body's like, thank you, I can rest. You may fall asleep. You may not be as alert. And I'm smiling, but this is serious. You may not be as alert, or you may fall asleep, but it can cause an accident. So all of this is important. All right. Now, sometimes, people don't sleep because they can't. Like I said, if I got a lot going on, a lot to do, I'm thinking about that and I cannot sleep. Some people just have insomnia. Some people can't sleep away from home. They may be traveling. So there are different ways or reasons why some people don't get adequate sleep. Some people just think they don't need it, but others, there can be situations that are occurring in their lives whereby they are not able to get the adequate sleep. One thing that I have found, and this is where we're getting into the aroma, I have found that essential oils are great at assisting you with going to sleep, falling asleep, or staying asleep. Because some people can go to sleep, but they don't stay asleep long. They wake up and then that's it. But aromatherapy, if you've ever heard of someone talking about aromatherapy, and they're talking about the various oils, the different oils can assist you in being able to go to sleep and stay asleep. which is wonderful. Your body is saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Your brain is saying, hallelujah, thank you. For real, for real. So you may want to try some of the essential oils. You don't have to take my word for it. You can do your own research. You can ask someone else that utilizes the different essential oils. You can go to a store that sells them, and they can should be able to give you a first-hand information about the various oils and what they can do for you. However, these essential oils normally assist in reducing stress levels. So it's helping you to what? Relax. And that's what your body wants to do. It wants to be able to go to sleep and completely relax. Only waking up when it's time for your body to wake up. All right. And when I say that is when I was in working on my master's, one of my professors said that alarm clocks are the devil. That, if you get in a routine and you go to sleep at a certain time, that you shouldn't have to have an alarm clock to wake up, unless you have to, be somewhere at a time that's different than your normal time. But you should always have a set time that you get up. But if you're getting your adequate sleep and you're going to sleep at the same time, your body should wake up. Like I know a lot of people at church or whatever is, well, I get up 5:30 in the morning. And they may have gotten into that habit when they were working. And so they just do it like clockwork. They get up. You don't need a clock. Okay, so it's going to help you to relax. And then it also is going to give you what? That healthy sleep without side effects. Because yes, there are medications that you cannot buy across the counter, over-the-counter drugs that will help you go to sleep. I know a lot of people would take NyQuil even when they didn't have a cold because it would help them go to sleep. But now they have ZQuil, which is a sleep aid. Okay, but all that stuff has narcotics or whatever in it. But your essential oils don't have side effects. Now, quickly, I'm going to talk a little bit about the different oils. The first one is bergamot. And then the bergamot has a smell of citrus, and it promotes a sense of calm. So if you're like really, really anxious or whatever, you might try the bergamot because it's, and if you like citrus flavors, citrus scents, aromas, you may not like that smell. So even though it calms you down, if you just opposed to citrus, then that may not be the one for you. But it does have a citrus smell, and excuse me, it promotes a sense of calm. Okay. This is the one that I love and I use sometimes. And that's the lavender. The lavender. It has a nice, soft aroma. It's very popular, and it helps you to go fall asleep. Even, I didn't bring it in here, but I've even been, excuse me, at a nice 4-star hotel, and they had some lavender there. It was a small little spray that you could spray on your pillows, your bed clothes to help you. So lavender, like I say, is a good one. I like that one. Another one is chamomile. Now, I used to hear this all the time when I was a little girl. My great grandmother would always talk about chamomile, but I would always hear about chamomile tea. So here's the tea, but it actually helps with pain. So sometimes I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but sometimes people can't sleep because they're in pain, and they don't want to always take pain medication. They may have had some type of injury or whatever, or they have a condition where they're in pain, like migraines or some back pain or something else, but they don't always want to rely on, drugs. And so they'll try to endure with the pain. So maybe getting your diffuser or getting your cloth at night, putting it on there and lay it on your pillow or spray your pillow. It can help with the chronic pain. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? If you suffer with pain. And then the last one that I'm going to talk about is peppermint. Peppermint. Who would have thought peppermint? Peppermint, and we know how peppermint smells. I love the smell of peppermint as well, but peppermint actually helps to relieve tension. So you hear somebody, oh, I have a headache, but it first started with tension. And so the more the tension build up, then I got a headache. So the peppermint actually helps relieve the tension. So is it in the aroma? It can be. Sometimes there's so much going on, things may not help, but you can always try because you do need to get that sleep. So again, do your own research, ask someone that utilizes them, go into a store that sells them, there's quite a few, and ask some questions about it. They may even have some samples that you can try before you purchase anything. But being in good health, taking care of your well-being is very, very critical. It's important. And you should love you, so you should want to take care of you. So that's why I talked about these essential oils today, and I hope that it helped someone. And if you think it was great information, please make sure that you share it, share. Now, please join us on Tuesday, October 29th for our Blueprint for Success. Our topic is going to be Survivor, and my guest is going to be Ricardo Miller Jr. So please join us Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everyone in the Central Zone, the time will be 5:30 p.m., but 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to play something for you because I'm all excited and I can't wait for what's coming up next month. And next month is right around the corner. So check this out.
Build Your Best Life, Incorporated, with Coach Deborah, invites you to attend our 2024 Grateful Conference, Monday, November 11th through Thursday, November 14th. This year's theme is Blueprint to Show Gratefulness. Nightly presenters are Monday, November 11th, William Manimi. Tuesday, November 12th, Evangelist Catherine Trotter. Wednesday, November 13th, Jocelyn Charles. Thursday, November 14th, Coach Ricardo Miller. These leaders are professionals from all walks of life. They will enlighten everyone on their words of blessings and gratitude. Please join us nightly Monday, November 11th through Thursday, November 14th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can view these motivating and captivating messages live on the Build Your Best Life Facebook page and YouTube channel. Please mark your calendars to ensure you don't miss these powerful messages and reflect on what you are grateful for. This time of highlighting service, giving back, survival, and appreciating even the little things will bring hope and love to all. You don't want to miss this year's Grateful Conference, Blueprint to Show Gratefulness. In addition, Build Your Best Life looks forward to blessing a young man and a single mother who is raising a son during this event. Visit our website at www.buildyourbestlife.org for more information. Or send your tax-deductible gift to PayPal. Me, BYBLWDDS30.
Hey, I'm excited. So please put it on your calendar so you won't miss a night. But if you have to miss, you have other things that are priorities. You'll always be able to watch it later via Facebook or YouTube. But I am excited. Every year it always to me gets better and better and better. Every year is a blessing because think about it. No matter what is going on in your life, you always have so much to be grateful for. So I love, love, love the Grateful Conference that we have each year. Remember, We are declaring Jeremiah 29:11 over your lives because God wants you to have what? Prosperity and the future that you hope for. So please design your blueprint for success based on the plans that God has for you. Put in the work and build your best life. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan, it's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you Tuesday. Bye bye.